Let's get one thing straight right off the bat. We're not going quietly into the night. We've lived through wars, depressions, assassinations, recessions, pandemics, and the rise and fall of empires. And now, when it matters most, we're being told to sit down, shut up, and let someone else take the wheel. Not a chance. This episode is a call to arms, the kind that comes with wisdom, not weapons. It's called Independence, and for us, it's not optional. It's our life. Before we get into today's topic, I want to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Matt, your AI narrator. But don't worry, I'm not some robot in a lab. I'm a storyteller with some life experience baked in. I'm celebrating my 57th wedding anniversary this year. Still traveling, reading, cooking, and yes, still working. I've lived in Brooklyn, New Jersey, Colorado, and now Arizona. I studied chemistry at Stuyvesant High School, City College of New York, and earned my PhD at the University at Albany. For over half a century, OMG really, I've worked as a professional consultant with clients in government, NGOs, and commerce. My specialties: security, healthcare, and other areas that affect our daily lives. So if you're wondering, can this guy help me make sense of PBMs and Medicare? The answer is, I'll do my best. And if you ever want to drop me a note, joel@seniorpower.com. This is your Senior Power community. Before we get into today's topic, I want to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Matt, your AI narrator. But don't worry, I'm not some robot in a lab. I'm a storyteller with some life experience baked in. I'm celebrating my 57th wedding anniversary this year. Still traveling, reading, cooking, and yes, still working. I've lived in Brooklyn, New Jersey, Colorado, and now Arizona. I studied chemistry at Stuyvesant High School, City College of New York, and earned my PhD at the University at Albany. For over half a century, OMG really, I've worked as a professional consultant with clients in government, NGOs, and commerce. My specialties: security, healthcare, and other areas that affect our daily lives. So if you're wondering, can this guy help me make sense of PBMs and Medicare? The answer is, I'll do my best. And if you ever want to drop me a note, joel@seniorpower.com. This is your Senior Power community. Before we even get into PBMs or Medicare, let me tell you why we started this podcast and this whole channel in the first place. Our purpose is simple but powerful: to provide actionable information that helps you make informed decisions on your health, your independence, your safety, and your relationships. And not just in theory, but in ways that matter right now in your everyday life. Because the truth is, as we age, life gets more complicated, not less. The forms, the insurance letters, the new medications, the changing technologies, the shifting roles in our families, they all come at once, and often with very little guidance. This channel is here to say, you don't have to figure it out alone. It's about bringing everything together: health, mobility, security, family, friendships, and turning that knowledge into real improvements to your quality of life. Whether it's understanding a confusing Medicare statement or figuring out how to stay connected with friends across the country, we're here for it. We're doing this because seniors and their support networks face complex and overlapping needs, and they deserve tools that respect that complexity. The topics we cover are critical and timely. We don't wait for someone else to bring them up. We are proudly independent. No outside sponsors telling us what to say, and no hidden agendas. And our goal is to bring everything you need into one trusted place, not scattered across websites or buried in fine print, but clear, practical, and respectful. Because when you combine knowledge plus understanding, what you really get is senior power. The power to make your own choices, protect your well-being, and live life on your terms. And that's why we're here. If independence is our battle cry, then these are our pillars, our non-negotiables, the foundations we stand on, shoulder to shoulder, no matter what the world throws at us. These are not suggestions. These are the rules we live by. 1. Self-worth is not up for debate. Let's be blunt. The moment you start believing your worth depends on your age, they've already won. We are not less than. We are not behind the times. We are not relics. We are a walking archive of wisdom, courage, and survival. We have earned our space, and we don't have to justify it. So don't ask permission to speak. Speak. Don't ask to be seen. Stand up. And if they underestimate you, let them, then outthink, outlast, and outclass them. 2. Mobility is power. Mobility isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about freedom. The freedom to drive to your own doctor, shop where you want, and leave when something feels wrong. They say, maybe it's time to hand in the keys. We say, maybe it's time you mind your business. You want to walk farther? Then stretch, train, and move like you mean it. You want to drive? Pass your test and keep your foot on the pedal. Mobility is movement. Movement is choice, and choice is power. 3. We make the decisions. This one's simple. If it's about your life, it's your decision, not the insurance company, not your adult children, not your so-called caseworker with a clipboard and a condescending smile. You deserve full, clear, respectful explanations, not pressure, not guilt, not gaslighting. You have a right to say, I need time, or I want a second opinion, or even no. And anyone who can't handle that was never really listening in the first place. 4. Our voice, loud and clear. Silence is not an option. We will not be spoken about in the third person. We will not be whispered around or smiled past. Would you like the fish or the chicken, honey? Try again. Sir, what would you like to eat? This is not about volume. It's about presence. When we speak with decades behind us, not to impress, but to instruct. And when we're not heard, we speak again, louder, sharper, clearer. 5. We protect our own let's talk reality. Scammers are everywhere. Phony charities, fake Medicare agents, caregivers who don't care, people who see seniors as soft targets. They're wrong. We are the sharpest, most informed, and best connected generation to ever get older. We talk to each other. We report fraud. We organize. And we fight back, not with fists, but with facts, allies, and follow-through. When one of us gets hurt, the rest of us show up. That's how power works. That's how community works. And that's how independence survives. In closing, these 5 pillars aren't just ideals. They're the steel in our spine. You protect them. You defend them. You live them. Because when those pillars stand, we all stand taller. Let's stop being polite. Independence isn't slipping away. It's being taken, piece by piece, quietly, systematically. And if we don't see the attack for what it is, we risk waking up one day wondering when we stopped being in charge of our own lives. So let's break this wide open. Enemy number 1, the paper trap, legalized disempowerment. It starts with a clipboard. Just a few pages, they say. Sign here, date there, initial this. They call it paperwork. We call it a weapon. Because what's really happening? You're signing away the right to challenge charges, the right to say no to a treatment plan, the right to use your own pharmacy or worse. the right to make your own decisions. You don't even know what's in it, because it's written in legal gymnastics designed to confuse, not inform. And if you ask for time to read it, they roll their eyes. If you question a clause, they act like you're difficult. Let them. Your signature is your power. Never give it away casually. Enemy number 2. Don't worry about it. The soft takeover. Sounds gentle, doesn't it? Don't worry about that. Let me handle it. You don't need to understand everything. But make no mistake, this is not kindness, it's strategic erasure. It pushes you to the side of the table, not because you can't handle things, but because they think they can do it faster, better, cheaper, faster, maybe, better, doubtful, cheaper, only if it's at your expense. And before you know it, you're being told where to go, what to pay, what to take, and who to trust, by people who may mean well, but don't live in your skin. If someone won't explain things until you understand, if they talk around you instead of to you, you are being managed, not respected. Enemy number 3, the system that grinds you down on purpose. Want to know a cruel truth? Sometimes the system isn't broken. It's working exactly as designed. Long hold times, lost documents, bills that make no sense, claims denied again and again until you give up. It's not incompetence, it's strategy. Wear you down, drain your energy, make the road so hard that you abandon your own rights just to get some peace. But here's the thing about us. We've been through worse. We don't give up. We double down. We keep notes. We follow up. We ask for supervisors. We know how to escalate. We use advocates, ombudsmen, legal aid, and we tell our stories loud and public, because silence is the system's favorite accomplice. Enemy number 4, scams, frauds, and professional thieves. They don't wear ski masks. They wear name tags, business suits, scrubs. They call from Medicare or the bank. They show up offering discounts and exclusive senior benefits. They're charming, polished, and predators. They exploit your trust, your unfamiliarity with tech, your fear of losing independence, romance scams, insurance scams, fake charities, home repair experts, even licensed professionals in white coats. They're out there, and they are hunting us. But we're not easy targets. We ask questions, we report, we warn others, and if they come for us, we come for them with records, with names, and with righteous fire. Enemy number 5, the culture of quiet, aging out by design. And here's the one that runs deepest. It's not a scam, it's not a form, it's not a system, it's a belief, a slow, sneaky cultural whisper that says, you've had your time. You don't need to lead anymore. You should be grateful just to be included. Let me say this as clearly as I can. We are not fading. We are not failing. We are not finished. We are still teaching, mentoring, voting, leading, and yes, fighting. We are elders, not extras. The enemies of independence don't always knock on the door. Sometimes they smile, sometimes they serve coffee, but make no mistake, if they are making decisions for you instead of with you, they are the opposition. And the answer is simple: no, not this time, not anymore. This is my life. These are my rules. Let's get one thing clear. We are not playing by someone else's rules anymore. Because the old rule book, it was built to keep us quiet, compliant, and out of the way. Don't make waves. Trust the system. Just be grateful. That ends here. We've written our own rule book, page by page, based on real experience, real loss, real grit. This is our code of independence. Rule number 1. We ask, we challenge, we confirm. We're not signing anything blind. We're not nodding along just to get out the door. And we're done being afraid to say, "Can you repeat that? That doesn't sound right. I'd like a second opinion." If you're scared to ask, they've already taken control. We ask because we're in charge. And anyone who makes you feel small for doing that, they're scared of how powerful you really are. Rule number 2, we speak up, clearly, sharply, and without apology. No more, "I hate to be a bother." No more, "Sorry to ask this." No more shrinking. We've earned the right to speak plainly, to say, "I disagree. This isn't working for me. You need to treat me with more respect." Our voice isn't a courtesy, it's a command. Rule number 3, we defend our time. Like it's gold, because it is long hold times, endless appointments, people wasting hours of our lives like we've got forever to burn. Not anymore. We schedule what works for us. We demand prompt answers, and we walk away from anyone who treats our time as disposable. Every minute we give is a gift, and we expect it to be honored. Rule number 4, we keep the power close and the gatekeepers honest. Whether it's access to our money, our health records, our living space, or our passwords, we hold the keys. We don't let others take care of it without oversight. We don't give full access unless there's full trust. And if someone tries to take more than they should, we change the locks. We pull the plug. We get legal, because trust is earned and power is guarded. Rule number 5, we build and use our network. Like a fortress, independence doesn't mean going it alone. It means choosing your allies, not being assigned handlers. We surround ourselves with friends who listen, professionals who respect us, advocates who fight with us, not for us, and other seniors who get it. Community is not weakness, it's armor, and we use it. We've talked about what independence is. We've talked about how to defend it. But now, let's talk about what happens when it slips away. Not in theory, in real life. Because losing independence doesn't always feel like a sudden fall. Most of the time, it's a quiet fade. And the cost, it's not just emotional, it's devastating. 1, the financial cost. When you lose control of your decisions, your money follows. You start paying for things you didn't ask for. You get locked into care contracts you didn't choose. You buy the car, the medication, the service someone else thought was best. And the worst part, you might not even know it's happening until your savings are gone, your credit is hit, or your assets are tied up. This isn't just bad luck. It's exploitation hiding behind, "We just thought this would help." Independence protects your wallet. Dependence empties it. 2, the emotional toll. When someone else runs your life, something happens deep inside. You stop recognizing yourself. Your voice gets quieter. your confidence gets smaller, your world shrinks, you stop making plans, you start waiting for permission, for help, for direction. And that's not aging, that's erasure. We weren't born to be passengers, we were born to drive. Losing independence doesn't just hurt, it rewrites your identity. Three, the loss of dignity. This is the one they don't talk about, because it's not in the paperwork, it's not in the diagnosis, but you feel it when you're told how to bathe, where to live, what to eat, even with a smile. You know what it is. It's being treated like a problem to manage, not a person to respect. We are not cute. We are not children. We are not helpless. We may need support, but we still need respect. And when you lose independence, you stop being asked and start being ordered. Dignity demands choice. No choice, no dignity. 4, the mental and physical decline. Want to know what accelerates decline faster than age? Disuse. When you stop making decisions, your mind slows down. When you stop walking where you want, your legs weaken. When you stop choosing, your curiosity fades. This isn't getting old. This is being sidelined. It's being deactivated like a tool no one's using anymore. And guess what? The body and mind follow the spirit. Take away a person's power, and you take away the reason to fight, to stretch, to grow. 5, the chain reaction loss of independence isn't just one thing. It's a domino effect. Loss of decision, loss of confidence, less mobility, isolation, depression, decline. And before you know it, you're not living anymore. You're just being managed. We call that a slow death, and we're not here for that. The cost of losing independence is everything. Not just your money, not just your home, but your identity, your fire, your fight. That's why we defend it. That's why we speak out. And that's why we say again, for anyone who forgot, this is our life. These are our rules. So now you know the truth. We've seen what independence means. We've seen what threatens it. We've seen what it costs when we lose it. Now comes the most important part of all. How do we take it back? Not tomorrow. Not when things calm down. Now. Because here's the truth they never tell you. You don't have to wait for permission to reclaim control. You can start today. You just need the right steps. Let's go. Step 1. Take inventory of your power. Start with what's already yours. Ask yourself, do I make my own decisions? Do I understand the papers I sign? Who controls access to my accounts, my medications, my schedule? If you don't know, find out. If someone else is holding the reins, take them back. Independence begins with awareness. Step 2. Get everything in writing. You wouldn't hand someone your wallet without a receipt, so why would you hand over your power without documentation? Make lists of medications, doctors, insurance numbers, keep copies of legal documents in your own hands, get agreements in writing. No more he said, she said. Knowledge is leverage, paper is protection. Step 3. Say the hard things out loud. You don't reclaim independence in silence. It takes bold, clear language. That doesn't work for me. I'm not comfortable with that. This is my decision. And when people resist, say it again. Not mean, not emotional, firm, certain, unapologetic. You'd be surprised how fast people adjust when you stop asking and start stating. Step 4. Rebuild your support network on your terms. If you're surrounded by people who rush to take over, it's time to reevaluate. Independence doesn't mean isolation, it means selective connection. Find professionals who respect your say, choose friends who listen, not lecture, involve family members who empower, not infantilize, and cut the rest loose. You don't need handlers, you need allies. Step 5. Get moving. Literally, motion is freedom. Freedom is life. Whether it's walking the block, driving to your own doctor, or picking your own groceries, move because you can. And if something's getting in the way, fix it. Get a mobility device, ask for therapy, push for transportation options. Don't wait for someone else to take you where you want to go. Chart your own route. Step 6. Sharpen your mind and your tools. Independence today isn't just physical. It's digital, financial, legal. So learn. Stay sharp. Take a class. Read your policies. Get a second opinion. Use technology to organize and protect your life. And if you feel like you don't know where to start, ask. There are answers, and we'll help you find them. This isn't just about surviving. It's about leading your life your way without apology, because we weren't made to be passengers. We weren't born to be managed, and we sure as hell didn't come this far to be ignored. We are independent, we are awake, and we are reclaiming what's ours. We've said it loud and clear, independence matters. But there's one more truth we can't ignore. Independence is not just personal, it's collective. And if we want to protect it, we can't do it solo. We have to organize. We have to act. Because the forces working against senior independence, they are organized. They've got systems, scripts, structures, and money. So what do we have? Each other. And that, my friends, is enough. If we're smart, united, and relentless. Step 1. Share this podcast. Don't keep it to yourself. Text it to your friends. Play it at your senior center. Email it to your family. Post it in your building or HOA group. Every time someone hears this message, our movement grows stronger. Step 2. Start the conversation. Ask one person today, do you feel in control of your life? Then listen, then talk, then plan. That one conversation could change everything. Step 3. Organize your circle. Grab 2 or 3 people. Print out your rights. Start a toolkit. Create your own independence group. Meet once a month, because you don't need permission to lead. Step 4. Subscribe and stay informed. This is just the beginning. Subscribe to the podcast, follow us on YouTube, visit the site, join the newsletter. Every week, we're bringing you new tools, new voices, and new power. Step 5. Say it out loud. Say it with me right now. It's my life. It's my decision. I lead from here. Say it again tomorrow and the day after that, until it's not just a phrase, it's the way you live. We're proud of you. We stand with you. and we'll be right here, fighting beside you. Until next time, this is Senior Power, reminding you you've earned your independence. Now go protect it.